Hello, Black Belt. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? How's the moving process? I'm kind of glad I don't live super close to you because I don't know how good I'd be at helping you move in. I'm beat up. And I'd feel obligated, and I'd be like, hey, I'll come by and help you move your stuff in. Alrighty, live. Oh, okay, I've got a fancier lie. Well, I guess we're going to an old one. I didn't realize I had an extra one. Alright, well, my thumbnail's not going to be very good, but I can fix it later. I hope. All good, okay. Moving is going well. I have definitely grown weary with moving people in and out. It gets old quick, tell you what. And moving myself in and out. I think this is the right section. I don't know how I missed my other thumbnail. I guess I'm going to need to spend some more time on it. Couldn't find that in my records. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're ready to go. Hey, let's do this, it says. Okay, well then let's do it. Put on some music. We're going to try from Slipstream here. We're going to be doing Tektronica, and I forgot something. I need to remember to do this really quick. Oh, poop. Oh, I don't have it in here, but I know where it is. I need my little music by Slipstream thing. I always copy it, and I forgot to do it. I've got to do that for the chat window. That's what they require. All right, that should be enough of that. Pardon me, I'm going to cough for a minute. Don't know why I'm coughing. I'm not sick. I don't think I'm sick. All right, music is up. Let's do this is up. Let's switch our screen to... First, we got to turn off the game auto. We don't need that lag and things. All right, you captured my game. All right, we're good. All right, let's check my volume. Pretty funky music. All right, let's see if I can do this. Hook! Oh, there you are. You're up there. Okay, so I've got some coordinates from this live stream that I did when I first started building this house. The coordinates that Sir Marijn sent into chat, and I noticed them and I wrote them down, and we're going to go on a quick little adventure, and then we're going to see if we can find his base, because I've been looking for his base and haven't found it yet. Behind my blocky head are 3 chests, and that's going to have something to do with part of what I want to work on today, and I'll show you the other project we'll be working on too. But thank you guys for joining, and welcome to the stream. Let's get going. No, doggies, I'm not feeding you. It's kind of fun watching how I developed this place from the start and coming in here and seeing how it all started out. You know, that 3-hour live stream is one of the best ones that I had done. And you were there, Black Belt, briefly. We had some audio issues. The other thing we're going to work on is this here. I need to get this ready to put some villagers in. And I think I've got a design I like. I'm going to put the fireplace right here in this little bulge out, which would be right over the steps. which I think works really well. And I might remove this layer right here and just have a really thin walkway, or I might keep it and just have a fence running and then remove this dirt block. In fact, before we get going, let's do that. But we're going to get a roof on that today too, I think. I don't know how much will get done, as usual. But the plan here and the point here is to just have fun, chill, relax, build. That's the whole thing. That's what we're about. That's what we're going to do. Looks like we're going to need some more spruce. So let's go check on the progress of our spruce and see if it's a growing. And then we're going to go give it a look for this place of Sir Marein's if I can find it. I've been wanting to know where the guy lives. I found a few people. I know where Boston lives. I didn't find Boston. He told me where he lives. And then I found Ray Cactus's old base thanks to Xaero. But I have no idea where Sir Marein's hiding. Let's get us some kind of, we need some kind of a texture block on there, don't we? So how about we take some of the sprucey loggies and maybe right where the fence is, we'll put in one of these. Maybe we want to do it up, maybe we want to do it down. I don't know. Let's try it this way first. And then maybe add a couple more in here. You guys tell me what you think. Is this good, bad, or ugly? Actually, I'm going to try it this way. I like the idea of that, and we'll do the same thing here. And then, of course, we are going to strip them all. You know that. And then I don't know what's going to go here on the edge. Let me know what you guys think in the chat, but I think that's what we're going to do. And then we've got a little overhang there to cover you, and then we'll get rid of this ugliness. Didn't look right there anyway, so. And we'll leave that cliff and rock looking like it is right there. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. I think that's going to work out real good. We'll sit on it and think. I'm going to get these coordinates out and we're going to figure out where Sir Marin is if we can. I've been looking for him, so. Alrighty. Sleep time. Music is, as I believe I already said, by Slipstream. And it is pinned there, so we're all good there. Alright, so the coordinates that I got are, I just dropped my pen, 65, 16, 50. So let's get in our boat. Do I have a bed on me? I don't have a bed on me. Let's grab a bed because we don't want to get caught out at night. I have a bed in my travel kit up here, so let's go grab that. I'm not sure if I got the microphone right where it needs to be right yet. Let's try there. Ooh, interesting music. You want it about one hand length away, and I do talk kind of quiet, so hopefully that's not too loud. I should check the grill on the, or the little diagram on the slobs. I'll go look at that in a minute. I moved it up a little higher than where it's been, so there should be less keyboard noises, at least I hope so. Okay, so we've got that, and let's go check really quick and make sure everything's running. Okay, and my talking is just barely touching the red, so that is the weirdest music. Let's see how our grass is growing. I planted some grass in here. Oh, it went up good. Alright, this is risky, but let's do it. Alright, we got a boat on me. Oh, Ray Cactus has took down the structure that he had here. I wonder if he moved somewhere else or if he quit. He had a structure right here, with his beacon, and now it's, what in the world is he doing? He's got shulker boxes in the ground. I don't know what he's doing, folks. I don't understand. He had a wall up here, and now it's this big... Oh, maybe the wall was helping him build this floor. Well, I hope he didn't move out again and leave. I hope he's going to stick around. It was fun having a neighbor. I don't know why that's not rendering. Having some stickiness going on here. Alright, well hopefully Ray Cactus didn't get scared away or decided to leave again. He was kind of bored, I guess, where he was. I didn't want to be too, annoying. I was trying to be just friendly, but not too annoying. Well, here's hoping for the best. I hope he sticks around. I wonder what his plan is. I tried to find him to hang out with him yesterday. Somehow I missed him. I don't know how. I need to double check the time. He said it was 3:15. Discord said it was 3:15 Discord time. But then he said that he was there at about 2 hours later. Said it was 5 p.m. for him. But I went on and I didn't find him, so I haven't figured out his hours yet. Thought I'd help him build or whatever he might want if he wanted any help, but so Blackbuild, if you're still around, how many days are you on your hardcore world, man? And how many phantoms have you killed? Also, is the internet search going well for you? Hopefully this won't be a super long trip. We're just going over here to 65 and then we're going to move over to 1650. He could have been over on Dystopia, so this may not be a relevant coordinate. But you don't know if you don't look, right? Going down, I need to go up. Alright, 1650, and then that is it. And now let's take a look at our map. Are we anywhere near... Oh, we haven't explored down there yet, so that will be new terrain, so we can see if there's any shipwrecks or anything of interest as we travel. Another thing that we need to do is get into the nether, and I need to get into the nether roof and put a portal up there. I've got the obsidian now for it. I've never tried using a pearl to get into the nether roof, and I don't know if I'll have much success. I don't know if that's going to happen on a stream or if that will be something that I will record on camera. I haven't decided yet. I don't see any baddies in here. Oh, look at that. You guys see what I see? Let's get the coordinates here. I don't know if I'll survive this, but we'll try. I don't have my Respiration 3 helmet yet, so I don't have the ability really to breathe underwater very well. Got me 3 of those. Oh, there's another chunk of iron. Alright, I think there's a few more chunks that are sitting there against the edge. Let's grab that iron if we can really quick. Yeah, I got a couple of pieces. Here's one right here. I'm grabbing these magma blocks for future farms that I might want to do. And they're kind of important for those farms, so now I spotted, there it is. I need to get it. Another one of these heavy iron things. So there's an iron vein right here. One of the fancy ones. I got it. Okay, we're good. Got the coordinates saved, so we can come back here. That's a free 18 chunks of iron, folks. That's nothing to sneer at. Worth a little bit of a drowning. And I got a piece of andesite. I can always use andesite. And 9 magma blocks are going to be very helpful for me. I'm sure glad to have all that fish from our fish farm. I'm definitely going to be doing fish farms more in the future because it is such an easy and quick source of a supply of food. And then if you happen to get squids and people want black ink, well, then you're going to end up with some stuff there too. Now that doesn't look like a villager house to me. You guys seeing what I'm seeing? It's got to be a villager house. It has all the same normal... Yeah, it has to be a villager, but it didn't look like it from a distance. Yeah, it's a villager house. One guy living all by himself on an island. Wait a minute. Is this the... have I been here before? Is this the village that I knew about? Or is this a different village? Where there's a big gravel beach and then the... Yeah, this is the one that I know about. I think I've been here before. This is one of the first villages I found, but I thought that was more northwards, not southwards. I don't remember if I'm the guy that left the leather stuff or not. I don't know, but I'm assuming this is a village that I've seen before. But I thought that this part of the map was unexplored. I'll have to do some more looking at my map. Hey man, we're gonna be roommates. I hope you're okay with that. Alright dude, you can have your bed back. I'm out of here. I don't recall it being south. I recall it being north of my location. Because where I was, somewhere in here, it must be. Yeah, it has to be. It makes sense. Figured out what happened to my boat. I was sitting there wondering where my boat was and I had to make a new one when I left the island. You guys saw some of that, I think, in the first video for Philosophy SMP series, season 5, episode 1. I figured out that I had broken it but hadn't picked it up, so it must have faded away. $500 blocks to go. I did get paid for all of the ink. I had one barrel and part of another barrel full of black ink, and I did get paid in diamonds for it all. That one's too far down to get to. Don't want to drown when we're on a mission here. Wait a minute, what's down here? Copper. Okay, so if Ray Cactus was on or is on Utopia, not Ray Cactus, excuse me, Sir Marijn, his base will be over here somewhere. Now I see something ahead of me that looks a little sus. Let's see what this is. Looks like a shipwreck. Is this a shipwreck that I found? It's weird. It's like I'm retracing my steps. Yeah, I think this is the shipwreck that I found. For sure. We'll get rid of the cobble. We don't need it. We won't carry that with me. This is the one that I found. You guys saw me doing that in the first episode too. It's weird. We're kind of retracing my steps here. Okay, so he's going to be at 65, which is going to be this away. Maybe what he was giving was coordinates for the spawn, because I'm thinking we're close to world spawn. Alright, well then it was a wasted trip. I thought for sure I might find his base today, but it may not happen. And we got some building to do. So 65, and it's supposed to be 1650. Got turtles. Yep, 1650, which is going to be out in the ocean. Oh, dolphins. Oh, you know we gotta go swim with the dolphin, right? It's just a prerequisite. Come here, you. I want to swim with you. Where are you headed? There we go. Thank you. That's my favorite thing to do in the world. You guys know. Wouldn't mind living out here actually, but I've already settled, so we're good. Okay, so this is it. So he must be on Dystopia because he's not 65, 1650. Let's not waste our time here. It looks like we've got a big blank spot right here next to me, so let's fill it in. So I just got to figure out which direction to turn. Okay. We'll go west and then we'll head back to base. And that'll cover at least one area. And it looks like I have not thoroughly explored around this island. Let's do that instead, and then we'll head back. And that will let me know if there's anybody hanging out anywhere around here. Maybe he was at that location when he was exploring or something. Could have been talking about the shipwreck. I don't know. I didn't see a context for the coordinates. And I've been looking for his base. I thought he might be here on Utopia, but I haven't found his base. Just airy stuff so far, and I think Boston had something out here. I think he did. And of course, Ray Cactus is out here. And Xaero had his base over near Ray Cactus, so. Alrighty, let's see what my map tells me. Anything interesting around here on any of these islands? None. Let's continue around the edges of the shore. You guys hear the pufferfish? Oh, I'll keep an eye out for some more iron. I love iron. I'm always hungry for iron. Seems like I never get enough of it. I see coal, which I can use, but we're not going to waste my time and energy on coal. This is interesting. I like it. It's a nice little nook there. No surface iron, and I'm not seeing any close to surface magma to collect. Okay, how are we doing on our land mass is looping back around. Let's go down here a little bit because I want to make sure if there's any structures built by players, I want them on the map, or any boats or any other kind of structures. I want to be able to get a hold of them. What the heck? Did I just find a free fish? Got myself a free fish. I'll take it. Alrighty, pressing M, looking at our map. Okay, we'll just keep going. I don't see any reason why not. We're not that far from I'm gonna explore this real quick. Dolphins. I wonder if dolphins fight the drowned at all, or if they get killed by them, or do they attack them? I've heard that dolphins can attack. I've never had one attack me, thank goodness. They've always been friendly to me, but makes you wonder. So I'm not seeing any structures right now. It's a wonderful little jungle nook here. How deep is this, do you think? With the drown nearby, I wouldn't risk it. Let's check our map and see. Okay, no player built structures as of yet. We got our bed, so we can just plop it down and go to sleep real quick. Gotta love this sunset. Can't see the sun though, where I am. Okay, we'll circle this little landmass and we'll loop it back around where it meets in some other explored territory. There's no point in going any further beyond that. Then we'll head home and get to building. We'll do another excursion or two trying to find Sir Martin's base. I'm sure we'll find it if we keep looking long and hard enough. Assuming, of course, that he is even in the area. This I can get to. No dead guarding it. Alrighty, so that gave me a little bit of flint, and now I'm up to 19 on these, which is really good. I'll take it. I almost have a stack of magma blocks, so that's good enough to accomplish a few things. I have a few farms I want to try and a few farms that I haven't built yet. That got me 7 iron. Could go for the lapis, but I've got so much lapis it's practically coming out of my eardrums. I don't particularly need anymore. Okay, I think we're coming up on explored territory. But nice sources of iron in here. Leaving me with 17 iron. Not bad. One more patch here I might be able to get safely. Now we're up to 26. That's good. Not much I can't do with 26 chunks of iron, man. Hoppers and all kinds of goodies. Oh, here we go again. There's another one. 27, okay. Fair enough. Okay, I think we're back where we've explored before. Nope, not quite. Close, but not quite. We're almost there. Hello, Mr. Myers. It's been a long time, man. How you doing? And welcome to the stream. I remember your name. We're just chilling. We're exploring. We're looking for Sir Marin's base, seeing if we can locate it on any off chance. And then we're going to go back to some building here pretty soon. Let's take a look at our map. See if we spot any human structures, any woodland villages, anything and everything that we might be interested in. I don't see a thing. But we filled in some holes in our map, so that's good. Dark oak forest. Let's run down this little, this is a really deep channel here initially. But by running down this channel, what we're going to be able to accomplish is we can map out all of the land around me to either side and find out if there's any woodland mansions. Not that I'm up to raiding any of those, but and we're going to also look and find if there's any players built stuff around here. Alright, so I'm not going to go any further. I could get lost down there. We're just going to head back out and take a look at our map. Don't always chat, but I always try to watch. That's fine, man. You don't want to chat? That's fine. I might try to engage you, ask a question or something, but you're under no obligation to answer, man. Just wonderful having somebody there. Appreciate seeing you back again. Been a while. So I'm just going to enjoy having you there. Hopefully I won't be too boring. I'll be as engaging as I can be. I'm going to get into some building here shortly, which hopefully will be pretty good. I guess there's something going on with me, folks. I might have to pause the stream briefly and see what's going on. It might have something to do with what I'm doing tonight. I stand on the 5th, LOL. I can't read past that smiley, but I think that's what you said. Yeah, stand on the 5th. Well, I don't see any structures. We had no luck. The search continues. We will continue to look for the guy. Has this been explored? Have I been down here? Oh, okay, I don't need to go there. I've already been there through another passage. Alright, so this should connect to the landmass we've already explored, leaving just a small black patch that we'll explore probably off camera. We'll probably record it and do an offline episode. I don't know how long I've got, but I will try to get as much content out as I can. I'm already working on episode 3, and I've got millionaire meditations in my mind. That's another thing we got to be doing. Alright, now we hit a jungle. Alright, so nothing here in this patch. Let's go behind me and hit right here and then move across. Can I figure out which direction to go? Right this way. Sounds like a good plan to me. Just 1 second. I'm back. I guess people aren't doing their job. My dad's been having to move his mom into and out of the vehicle, and he's supposed to have people helping him when she's doing her appointments and stuff. I don't have any suggestions. I don't have any way to help or any thoughts. Best I can do is offer to help with work tonight, and that's all I got. Let's get to sleep. We don't want to be hanging out with the bad boys tonight. I'll just sleep in the bottom of the ocean. Who says that I can't? Alright, anything of interest on this island? No. Okay, so we're going to work our way back this stretch back home. That's the plan. And then we're going to dump this iron into the stove, and we're going to get to work on some building. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to some building time. I was hoping I'd find my friend's place, but I didn't do it. Hey. Got some free iron. I'll take it. Not quite centered where we want. Let's go a little further. Now we're all the way up to 42 iron. That's a lot of iron. Now this boat up here, this isn't a sign of where I've been. Other people found it before me. But the torches I left. So I know I'm close to my territory where I've been. Perfect. We're heading straight east. Alright, fruitless trip, but we filled a little more of the map in, and we're not just hiding out at my base, minding my own business. We're actually trying to socialize and find other players. But lately, it's just been me on the server. I haven't been able to figure out when other people are playing. I could ask Ari at what time, because I think he's on the time zone that I am. The server's on the same time zone that I am, so I could ask Ari at what time other players might be on, so that I know when I could get on. And I can adjust my schedule accordingly. But outside of that, I don't know what I could do. Keep an eye out for a shipwreck or anything interesting down there on the floor. It's kind of hard to see right now. Gotta get this axe repaired and see if any of our spruce trees grew. And yeah, I'm seeing that. Is that a shipwreck, or is that upside down shipwreck? Sideways shipwreck. Okay, so I have got to figure out how to give myself some oxygen. Now here's something I have never tried before, but let's try it. First, I gotta look for any glowing guys. I don't want to end up fighting them on top of everything else. Okay, well that will work. I can just come here anytime I need. So now the next question is, where the heck are the treasures? I'll take potatoes. I love potatoes. Alright, do you guys think there'll be a second chest around here somewhere? I don't know. Let's go up and then kind of circle around. Oh, fudge. Does he have a trident? I can't tell what he's holding. Oh, he's coming at me with a fishing line. I'll take a free fishing pole. Still deadly if he hits you with it. Okay, continuing to look. I'm not seeing anything else. I think it's a single chest enterprise here, folks. But it's cool. We spotted this. Alright, let's go get my magma block back. And get out of here. Did we get a free fishing pole out of that? Let's find out. No, we didn't get a fishing pole. And I know he dropped some stuff, but I'm not... Oh, there it is. I see I got a chunk of copper. I'll take it. Going east again. That was fun. A little side trip. Is this player created or is this something else over here? Okay, so somebody has a giant outpost here. I'm going to go a little ways away so I don't get killed by him, but I do want to take a screenshot of it. Come back there later. Could get some prismarine. And since it's so close to the shore, I could raid one of those. I've never been in one, so I don't know anything about it, but I need my Restoration 3 helmet. I know that much. And I'm not sure what they attack with. Alright, I'm going to check my audio. I had my microphone all situated in a good position before, but I want to make sure that it's still there and everything's running. Okay, we're just touching the red. As it should be. Okay. Alright, so we filled that in. We've got that structure there. Right around the corner of this island is another little black spot. Let's grab that on our way over to our base. Getting dark out. It's going to be time for sleep. Fun to get out and explore a little bit and try to see if anybody else has made anything nearby, and you know, just fun to be able to get out and do stuff. Swim with the dolphins a little. I did that. That was fun. You know me and swimming with the dolphins. Alrighty. Filled in the blank spot, but I see that sand. Okay. Now my base is somewhere around here, eastwards. So, we'll go this way slightly. I know I've got a treasure I didn't find yet. I got the map, but I didn't find the treasure, and I gave up. It's the one time I haven't been able to find a treasure based off of a map. We'll save the suspicious stew for later. We'll see what kind of effect it gets me. More bad guys cruising down below, and I need some music. It sounds like my album just stopped, so. Another one of those facilities right here, you can tell. I wonder how active it is with guardians and whatever else. I did have a Restoration 3 helmet for a little bit, but I died and I lost it. That was a bad day. It was a day I wouldn't wish on anybody. Alright, is it bedtime? Do I need to go to sleep? No. Alright, so the beacon's kind of telling me where I need to go. That's where Ray Cactus is or was moving. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing because he had a wall up and then he took it down. And then he added a different wall and he's taken that down. But he still has his chest and his beak in here, so hoping he'll stick around. Nice to have company. I'll try to have proper nether access for him eventually. You know, this is a really cool viewpoint here. Let's grab this for a screenshot. Gotta have those screenshots every once in a while for the thumbnails. Looking forward to getting on this lighthouse and trying to remember what I was planning and getting that built up. Complete I don't know, I'm not doing anything with time command. Okay. Is we safe? Do we have any bad guys around here? Let's go look for some music. So that was Tektronica. Got anime pop. I've got some pop here. Instrumental acoustics. Brighter days. Sweating glitter. I do like the Sessions Diana. Let's try this midnight music. Sounds like pretty good building music to me. We didn't pick up my boat, we just left it at the shore. I'm as bad with boats as some people are with crafting tables. Alright, let's fix up my axe. That is a whole stack of iron. I don't have to worry about running out of iron anytime soon. Ooh, we got some Frostwalker leather boots. Those are better than the ones that I've got set aside for me. I'm going to keep those for walking around up above, but the Curse of Vanishing boots, we can get rid of that. We don't need that. Grab a little extra. Oh, okay, you can't take the spell off of those. Okay, fair enough. Okay, gunpowder can go into the ingredient chest, and we can put our carrots and our potatoes in here as well. Suspicious stew will sit over here. I got a potato sitting here all by itself. Let's grab these carrots out. Technically, you can eat glowberries, but they're not very nutritious. Alright, and these chunks of iron, I believe I have to run them through the furnace. It's been a while since... Oh, it's copper. Well, excuse me, so that's a copper vein that I found, not an iron vein. I didn't know we had raw copper. That's the first time I've ever found that, I think. That's a new one. Alright, I got a little piece of bamboo from somewhere. Got some coal that can go over here. Let's go check the status of our stuff that's growing. You'd think this fish would go bad after... Oh, I did pick up my boat. I was smart. I think that fish would go bad after it's been there for so long, but... Okay, we're all situated. I've been using this axe a lot. I got these mangrove here, but because we have vein miner on the server, which I'm going to have from now on in my single player worlds, I'm able to easily handle this. You know, let's grab a clippers. I'm curious to try something. I want to know what happens. What the limitations of vein miner might actually be. I have an extra pair of clippers somewhere around here. The vines have been growing and I need to make some more mossy cobbles and stuff, so need to get my shears out. Yeah, we haven't been for a ride in a while, have we, horse? I got you and then I never do nothing with you. Sad. We have some spruce. Good, we'll grab that on our way out. I just want to know what happens if I do this. Nothing, okay. That's all I wanted to know. You guys can see what I mean. So I don't know if I've shown you this yet, but I have a sheep farm down here. I built my first sheep farm. Last time I checked on it, didn't have much at all going on in the wool department for me like I was hoping it would. Alright, well, it's going pretty good. We've got a lot of the light gray wool, a lot of the dark gray wool, and just a little bit of the white wool. I had to figure out some things to make it so that the grass would grow more, and I added more lighting, but it's working pretty decently now. So now we have some wool farming. I don't know what I'm going to do with it all. I won't have any use for all that wool, and I don't know where the store is. That's another thing I haven't found yet. I believe there's supposed to be a marketplace, but I cannot find it, or I have not found it, to be more accurate to say. Oh, I wanted to grab that fur on our way over here, because we're going to need that for some building later. We don't need to do a lot of resource gathering. I took care of that ahead of time for you guys. Just need to get some of this fur. Gotta love vein miner. Sure makes life easy. But it kills your tools for sure. Alright, I'm not a huge fan of whatever this is supposed to be musically, so I'm going to try and find something a bit different. I mean, it's not terrible, but I'm just not into it. So that's, another portal is over here, and we do have a golem inside there. And he's kind of watching the area, so it's kind of nice. 3 saplings. Alright, we'll come back and collect some more saplings in a little bit. We don't want to let any of them go. So now we got enough wood that we can handle anything that it can throw at me as far as wood requirements. I had some thoughts as to how I might do the fireplace, how I might support that and everything else. So we'll play with that and get the general shape, but I think everything else is good. So all that's left is to put the roof on it. And now that we have this, we can have some solid blocks. Oh yeah, that's plenty of wood. Okay, I don't know where the moss is going to go, and I got to remember what's over in this chest over here. I never come back over here anymore, it seems like. I know I've come back here a couple of times, but I hardly seem to get back here. We have vines, okay, and we have more of the mossy cobbles back here as well. And we have, oh, we didn't need to get more spruce. We had spruce. I forgot that we had this. Alright, well, it's a good thing I came here then, isn't it? And we've got deep slate. I think it's time to move these items somewhere else so that I don't forget them anymore. I keep forgetting stuff. Might be a good idea to keep this stuff around a little better. Alright, I think we can empty out our deep slate shulker, and that'll leave the shulker for other uses. Be a good idea, get a little organized here. And now that is smooth stone, so that can go in here. And put our wool over here. Our wood chest probably doesn't have the room in it for much. Let's go to sleep real quick. We will change the music out shortly, but I want to grab these chests, grab some stuff out of them, move them so I don't forget, have everything consolidated in one area. I think that's important. Don't know what I'm going to do with all these snowballs. Now I think most of the stuff I've got in my inventory now is not relevant to what we're building here, other than perhaps this mossy cobble. We do need to organize. This is a mess. I don't think I want to annoy you guys by organizing it too much now, but this is a mess. This has to be fixed. So there we go. We've got tough, mossy cobble. Okay, so we know that we want the tough in here. We want the mossy in here. We'll take the bricks. But the basalt and the deep slate can all go over here, I think would be good. This is more calcite, which is what we needed. Sand is going to go back up above. So I'm going to throw the sand into here. We won't need it down here. I got enough glass for whatever I might need. Good to get a little organized, I guess. Wood chest ought to move pretty easy. The main one was this, was the biggest, most crowded. I'm trying to think how I might want to work this out, and I don't know yet, but I'm thinking maybe we'll take the tough out of it. And we don't need all of the cobbles, we just need the diorite because we're going to be using that on the walls. And we'll just put the tough down here, that makes life easy. Take the vines back upstairs because I have a place for them up there and they can work in that area. Getting hungry. I wish I knew what to do with all these snowballs. Chests we're gonna leave. Gonna want those. Okay, the glass we're gonna take out, and this. We won't need more panes than what we've got here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these guys and we're gonna turn that into some more charcoal that I'm low on. Oh, the thing of milk should be on me in case I have any visitors. And there's my extra bed. We don't need that in there. And we can move the moss. It don't need to be there either. A random shulker full of junk, but we can put that materials that we're working in. If we get my rhythm going, we can put materials we're working in the shulker, and then just carry them around with me wherever we go. That way we don't have to go back and forth. I can just have a shulker box on me, plop it down, and it has my materials in it. It'd be a smarter way of doing it than what I've been doing. I gotta figure out how to sell these extra logs to Ari, because right now I don't honestly know. But there is a setup for this to sell all of your wood supplies, logs, whatever. I just don't know how to do it. Let's put scaffolding over here too. This does not need to be in here. I don't know why it is, and nor does this. And I'm not sure why we have an extra bed. Okay, I think that will cover it. We'll take the sticks. I know I can use those to make the charcoal. Pardon me. I've been sneezing and coughing and I don't know why. I get the occasional zombie that gets in there, and then I get myself a free drown. Alright, let's dump this stuff and try to clean out the shulker box and be a little more smart about my work here. I think we'll start with the lighthouse today. Let's take the shulker box, plop it down over there, and maybe use it as we work on the lighthouse. Alright, any other tools need to be repaired? My shovel needs to be repaired. And of course I wasn't holding it when I was repairing it. Not good. Okay, here we go with the sticks. Sand will go right on in here. This is where I've been keeping all of our sand and dirt, and got some dripstone blocks in here. I don't know where else to put them right now. Alright, we've been storing some of these snowballs in here. Oh, it looks like we have extra charcoal in here too. I didn't realize that I put that in there. Or coal, rather. That's a lot of coal. I didn't realize I'd been collecting that much. Talk about coal collection. Alright, how are we doing on fuel in here? We've got charcoal still feeding it. We will soon have some more charcoal for you. Rest of the spruce will also be fed into the fire. Get rid of the vines, zombie flesh, all this stuff. We don't need to be carrying extra around. Alright, that's a slightly better organization. I want to take one or two of these white beds or maybe use some of the dark wood. That's so much of it. I want to add that and do a striped pattern with the beds that I have set up for the villagers. Alright, cobble goes up here. I've been piling it here to make more mossy out of it, but I might turn that into stone. How are we doing on our stone collection? We've got 2 rows, so we're pretty good. I'll just kind of sit on it for now and make a decision later. I see you, big guy. What you doing out there? Okay, and we don't need an extra lighter at the moment, so we can stick that there. And this has the 2 only things that are useful in it right now. Bed probably should keep. Yeah, let's keep it simple what we have in here. Just some basic tools and stuff to start with. Okay, let's grab my shovel and we'll grab out that. Okay, that fixed up my shovel a little. I'm doing good now on amount of that stuff. Oh, I thought this had to be, oh, maybe it's taken into the, okay. I gotcha. And we have the switch down, so it will stay locked and we can charge up the shovel later. Yeah. There, that's a much smarter way to be organized. See how much we can get done on the lighthouse. That's where we're going next. Now, we need some different music. Not fitting this right now. So now we're trying the Dark Matter album. See if we like that better. Don't know what funk is, but this stuff says that it's funk. for now, we're gonna plop my shulker box down right here. Grab out of it some scaffolding, and let's grab myself some blocks. So we're gonna have a row to start. I hadn't figured out, I guess, yet how high I wanted this initial to go, but I think it's got to go at least one more row of the stone andesite. So we're going to go ahead and grab the stone andesite. And then we're going to be getting into the diorite calcite. And that one's going to go up a bit. So that's the plan today. Alrighty, let's get this going. I think the fastest way is to have these two on the bottom. Takes a little thinking process sometimes to get this figured out. Okay, this is really not much different than what we were just listening to, which I was not a fan of. I can't really build to this, it's just kind of eh. So let's see if we can find something else. Okay, it's basically the same stuff with a different vibe to it from the last time, as far as I can tell. Let's go to our favorite if it shows up here again. We'll go back to Sessions Diana. I know I like that one. Alrighty, let's see what we've done. Everything needs to be fixed. I think we're okay. I don't think I have too many spots where it's too much of one or the other. It looks good. Alright, so now we start the blending process. Trying to remember exactly how I've got to do this, because some of the white has to go down, some of the white has to go, and some of the stone has to go up. Let me think here. Let's see. So we don't need these right now. We've got the andesite, we've got the stone, and then diorite, and then calcite will be the top one, right? Okay. But we've got a mix, so we've got to plop a couple occasional whites in here to mix it in. And I got to figure out where the best place to do that is. I guess first let's get our row of white up. So I think what it's got to be mostly to start with will be just mostly Ditterite. I flubbed. Good question on those corner bits, if they should be 1 or 2. Should probably be 2 rows of this. And then it'll be mostly Ditterite for those 2 rows, and then it will be mostly calcite. And they'll switch up. If I'm doing it right, if my memory and my math and my head's all right, it should look really good when we're done. Okay, let's do another mostly Ditterite row. We lost my block. Glad I got those extra resources before we got into this, because otherwise this is guaranteed to be painful. About time for bed. Of course, we're going to have to do some adjustments because things aren't going to be quite right, but we'll get there. And then the next question is, how tall is this thing going to actually be? And I haven't answered my question on that one yet. I don't know. All right, now let's do some bleeding. Okay, so how this works is every once in a while we have to figure out how we want to do it. We're going to have one or two stray blocks. Gonna be mostly Diderite at this level. But we'll chuck in a couple of calcite, and then all we have to do is blend, because we don't want a straight row of calcite like you see here. Okay, we probably don't want a straight row of Diderite here. There, okay, and then good question. I'm thinking right about here perhaps. Alright, we've got a straight row here, and we've got some parts that don't look quite right. They look too regular, so let's fix that up. Oh, poop. Okay. We gotta get out and get our blocks so we don't lose any. Okay, so I'm thinking right here we'll put in a calcite. And then I think we're going to put another Diderite right here, but I'm not sure. I'm thinking this shouldn't be here, but I'm not sure yet. I think that'll work. Gonna change that up slightly. Alright, not bad. Alright. Let's see. I'll probably put one here, maybe one here. Quite possibly one there. Alright, I think that's probably a few too many. Let's add one more calcite. We're about out. There. Yep, that works. Okay, and last of these little inner walls, and then we've got to take a look out from a distance and see if we're anywhere near. Or I don't want to get that one. How about that one? try that. Okay, this doesn't look right. Not sure the solution here, but we're going to try that. Only problem is that now we've got this 4Y, which we're not supposed to be seeing. Try that. Okay, this is not working. How about we move you? There and change you to Deaderite. Okay. Gotta look at this real closely and figure it out. It's gonna take me a second, but I think I've got it. Alright, that's a little too regular pattern, so we're going to change this up and do one here, one here. That should do it. Alright, that's one part done. Just gotta do the tower part next. Playing the Mexican jumping bean game here, trying to get all my blocks before they just spawn. Well, that didn't help me none. Alright, let's take a peek at this after we get these last few blocks up from a distance. We want to see if it's giving us the effect that we want. It'll be a little soon to tell right now. Gonna run around the top of this because then the other floating bricks, I want to grab them. Can't be affording to waste none of those. Alrighty, we'll go over here for a bit. Well, from here you can't really tell, but from way, way, way far away you'd probably be able to get a better idea of it. I don't know if I have anywhere far enough away to get to that I could look at it from. We'll try the ocean. It's about ready to turn dark on me, so let's head down to our bed, sleep, get on the boat, and get out into the ocean and get a really good distance view. I think I need a little more bleed. Probably one right here. There'll be other corners and stuff. They'll be tweaking. We won't be done for quite a while, obviously. This is a process, you know? I assume he's seeing these signs by now, and I don't want him to think that he's stuck with these signs, so I want to remove these signs. I don't want to be imposing on his territory. I want him to feel like, you know, it's his territory and I'm not going to impose on it. Alright, let's see what we've got down here. It's having kind of the effect that I want, but I almost wonder if I need more bleed through because I'm not 100% sure on this. It still seems like too straight a line. I don't know. I'll have to think about it some more. We can get more aggressive with it though, that's not a problem. Let's go ahead and get a little more aggressive and trim it up a bit. Let's see what we've got. We'll do some doubles. So our next layer is going to be mostly calcite with a few occasional pieces of diorite. And we'll be wrapping not long after that. It's getting close to time. Alright, so let's get a little more aggressive here with this, and hey, don't do that to me. Plop in a little more here going on. Not all the time, but just occasionally. I'll remove this super low one for now. Okay, so what we're missing here, and what I'd like to do... doesn't quite work like I was hoping. Alright, well that's not bad. Don't want to be too predictable in our shapes. Alrighty, I think that might do it. Let's remove this one. I feel like I need a little more right here, but I'm not sure how to go about it. Alright, let's grab our blocks and see where we are here. I'm going to put some scaffolding here. Get me up and down easier. Okay, so that should look a little more broken up, a little less of a straight line. But there is, of course, one more part to this that we have to do that will help with that bleed through. Last part. And that is the occasional bit of stone or what have you has got to get up here. I haven't established any real rules about where things are going to go, but sometimes you might establish a little rule and try and figure out, oh, this is where stuff's going to go, this is where it isn't going to go. I haven't done any of that. I'm just kind of swinging it right now. General rule is only the top last two rows that are next to each other will have this stuff going on. Okay. You know, I've got to find a mod one of these days that just vacuums up blocks for you. Makes it super easy so I don't have to go run around outside all the time for my blocks. Think that'll be okay. Let's see if we managed to break up the line good enough. Now, let's get my calcite diorite layer on. And then we'll take another boat look and we'll see if we're close, but I think we're gonna be. Natives are restless. Yeah, I think we're going to be pretty close. Let's grab a couple of other little oddball spots here and there. Maybe right here we'll throw in an andesite. Oh, I see some more blocks that got away. Really? Really? Really stuck in there, huh? Okay, let's put our calcite layer in place. Haven't even gotten onto these parts over here yet. Oh, poop. That's going to be a whole nother kettle of fish. That'll do for a pillager raid attack. I haven't had to deal with them for a little while. Alrighty, one more run of the color site. And we is out of color site. Grab another stack of that and another stack of Diderite. Now our next question is, how much higher are we going to go with this structure? And I think here pretty soon we're not going to go anymore. We're just going to stop, and it's going to be a final layer of these polished bricks. And that's all going to be going into the lighthouse only. So this is probably the last layer for this. Why did you fall off? Not gonna get up there, are you? Ruining my vibe here. Don't want to ruin my vibe. Now for this layer, there should not be any more bleed through of the bottom, the andesite and the other. That shouldn't be happening here. That's kind of the rule, I guess. If we're going to have rules established, that would be the rule. I also got to remove any straight up and down blocks and just get some angles and stuff in here. Make it look nice. So probably 2 more layers of 4 for the lighthouse part, which would make the lighthouse all total 8 more blocks taller than this. And if I don't know if that'll be tall enough yet or not, but I'll have to figure that out. Alright, this is where things get a little more tricky. We have to work a little more trickily here. Alright, so I want more calcite and less Diderite here on this top 2. Wait a minute, I miscalculated something. No, wait a minute. This is the Diderite and the calcite layer where there's more Diderite concentrated down near the bottom. So we've got that correct, I think. Now, if I take this one here, we're going to have a problem because now we've got two repeating patterns. So what I have to do is I have to fix the patterns here, because we don't want repeating patterns. Always tough. Sometimes I just can't see what I need to see. Yeah, I've got multiple repeating patterns here. Alright, we need a little sleep. Alrighty. Well, maybe we'll get this wall done at least. Not quite far back enough. I'm having trouble registering and seeing what I need to see here. So let's move back another block. Alright, well that sunlight's not helped me either. I almost wonder if I don't want to worry about the pattern and just not even add very much Ditterite at all, but I think that's going to be okay. I think we're going to live with that the way it is. Alright, same thing here. Actually, I think that's probably pretty good right where it is. Okay, anything else we can adjust here? Right here, for sure. I don't like this patch here. Let's fix that up. I'm wondering, let's try this instead. Better, but we still have a patch here to get rid of. Not sure the solution here. We'll leave it. That's my solution. Let's do a boat trip and see what we've got. Grab the last of our blocks that we squeezed out. That is the base of our lighthouse complete. So the next step, of course, will be to get the other part of it. And I don't know if I'm going to taper it more. I haven't decided yet. It should probably have more of a taper, but I think I'm going to taper it only as much as I have. The real test is what it looks like in a boat at a distance. I don't see any drifting or floating blocks. I'm assuming that you guys don't either. We'll run along the top in case there's anything else left to collect. And of course, we still have to do all of what we've just done for this part over here, but that we can do off camera. So that will be the next thing that I have to do. So this is the base complete. Let's go see what it looks like at a distance and wrap up the stream here, folks. I'm getting tired and it's time for maybe a cup of coffee or something. I don't know. I'm investigating to see, so he's just got a floor in right now. Maybe he's just having trouble figuring out what he wants to build. I'll send him a message. If there's anything I can do to help, I'll try to help. Ugh. Yeah, that's gonna work out real good. And I think it's the right amount for the base part of the lighthouse. Although I am wondering if I should go up another 4 of the white. Yeah, we're gonna go up another 4 of the white. What that means, how do I want to work that? Is this just gonna be more calcite through 4 more layers of calcite with the occasional diorite, maybe? Yeah, I think that'll be the way to go. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me know what you guys think in the chat, but I think that's gonna be the plan. Never done anything quite like this before. I tried to a little bit with the tower I was making last season, but I didn't get far. Not 100% sure that I'm a fan of how I've done that bleeding where the parts are coming down into it, but I'm gonna leave it and let it just kind of sit there and sink on it. I do like how the diorite and the calcite are playing off each other. That's looking really nice. I'm curious to find out what might be bothering him. Yeah, 4 more layers. Okay. So that's the plan, folks. We're going to do some of that out as an episode. We were going to work on this other structure over here, but we didn't get to it today. Don't think we're going to get to it today either. But we're going to figure out some more about this part right here. I think I'm only going to have 2 upside down stairs there holding that in place. And let's rush our way up to our bed upstairs. We can say goodbye on the deck. I want to thank you guys for watching. It's been fun hanging with you. We didn't get a lot done, but we made some progress. The elephant is eating a bite at a time, you know. Let's see how it looks from our deck. Well, folks, that's what we did today. I know it wasn't a lot, and we didn't accomplish our goal of finding Sir Martin's base, but I like how that looks from a distance. I hope you guys do too. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I want to send Ray Cactus a message and check in on him, and then I'm going to go figure out something to eat for supper. I don't know what that's going to be right now. I got to work tonight, so I got to be ready to go. But I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.